Good morning, Lions! Welcome back to the third installment of our Dodgeball competition. We're looking forward to exciting matches today, and we hope that all of you are going to enjoy it. I'm Luke Parmenter.
I'm Nathan Polzer.
And I am Murphy Voigt.
And we will be your hosts for this competition, providing you with expert and enlightening commentary about the proceedings of all the matches.
We've all been trained for many years at how to be experts at commentating dodgeball matches.
Dodgeball Commentating University is where we went, actually.
Yes, absolutely. DCU. My favorite. Dodgeball Commentating University. We have a couple upcoming sports events. Well, we have a bit of a lull here at the start. The tennis girls and boys varsity will be having a match tomorrow, I believe, at 8 a.m. And so will golf, boys and girls. They'll have practice tomorrow, and then softball will also be happening tomorrow at 4:30 p.m.
Awesome. Our two teams are getting ready to get this first game underway. The clock is rolling, but I'm going to assume that's not intended. It's going to be a girls' match first, Borromeo versus...
Perhaps Borromeo, a first in St. John history.
No, I'm sorry. We can't quite get a good look at the other team.
Oh, there you go. Neri? Loreto.
Two teams are playing.
Borromeo is definitely one of them. That is certain.
Both teams trying to discuss strategy, get lineups worked out as Coach Lorenz walks out onto the court to distribute the balls.
We have some momentary issues on our camera, but we'll try to get that fixed up as soon as possible. I hope that it's going through just fine for everyone on the other side. As they also attempt to fix the timer that is still going as Coach Lorenz puts the balls out on the field.
Both teams still discussing their sure-to-be riveting strategies as they prepare for this crucial match in the competition. Each of these games is worth 10 house points, I'll remind you, so each and every one matters. Players are going to be fighting to the last man, or in this case, woman.
An excellent observation.
I'd like to remind those of you in track to pick up your gear that just came in. If you have not yet done so, you can find Coach Jackson in the athletic building. Yeah.
Other upcoming events include the comedy sports match.
The Knights of Comedy match.
Knights of Comedy
Tonight
match.
at 7 p.m. for free.
In
Bring
the
your
students.
friends. Bring your family members. I was going to say bring your dogs, but do not bring your pets. But please bring anyone and anyone that you can.
We have also received word that it is Loreto versus Borromeo first. So
Which will be followed by Neri and Aquinas after this.
Coach Lorenz looks ready. Coach Zane looks ready.
The clock has been ready.
And the clock is set. The teams line up, eagerly anticipating this bout between Loreto and Borromeo girls. Each team arming itself before the match.
Are there two balls in the center right now?
I believe so, red and orange.
I thought there was normally one. It's an interesting match today.
Trying to keep things exciting here, Murphy.
Absolutely. These matches are nothing if not exciting.
Coach Lorenz checks the teams. And they're off. The match begins. Loreto striding forward. Borromeo likewise.
Sizing up the opposition.
Borromeo. Oh, and one of the Loreto girls is out. That is
launches an attack and claims the 2 central balls.
Borromeo seems to be going offensive, which seems to be benefiting them quite well.
Yes, they're pushing Loreto back to the baseline, which is giving Borromeo some extra room to work with. Volley after volley, return after return. Borromeo in the lead.
Loreto coming back with some truly fierce opposition as well, trying to get some hits. We've now gone a full minute on the clock, and we're going to see who shall take this. It seems to me there's a lot of people getting out, so this might not be going down to the clock.
Looks at the moment to be 5-5. Borromeo and Loreto tied. Shots are traded. No one out.
Borromeo caught a ball, I believe. So they receive one player and one of the Loreto girls is out.
So maybe we say that's twice as helpful as the other team.
Some might say that.
Some might say that, and they do play. Seems as if Loreto is gathering 3 balls to the ground for a Borromeo.
Another catch by Borromeo, it seems. I'll take that.
Unsure. Yes, I believe you might be correct.
Oh, yeah.
One
One Loreto player left with 3 minutes to go. Borromeo with a commanding 5-player lead. They're going to be patient here, trying to not squander their lead. Once again, pushing Loreto back to the baseline.
They're gathering up as many balls as they can before making a counterattack.
We are aware that there is some lag on your screens at the moment. We're hoping that this will get cleared up as we move on through the day.
Bit of a confusion on the Loreto side. One of the players jumped onto the court prematurely, thought there was a catch. There was not. Loreto, however, did get one of Borromeo's players out with a throw, which brings it to 5-1 in Borromeo's favor.
Managing to hold on for this entire time.
Up, and that's the match.
A thrilling match, to be sure.
Time is excellent. Excellent job and a wonderful match. Many catches, many hits, many exciting moments in a wonderful match as the teams get ready for another bout.
This will be Borromeo boys versus Loreto boys. Let's see if Loreto can even up the score.
The boys moving from the stands to the stage as they get ready to enter the previous matchup. Just a reminder for everyone that we have upcoming on Friday the 27th, we have, Saturday the 27th, I believe, we have a quest retreat for a bunch of people who are going on a quest retreat. Please keep them in your prayers as they go for, I guess, are you going correctly?
Nathan and I are leading, yeah.
Ooh, both of you are leading, lovely.
Yeah.
We've got 2 leaders here who are going to be bringing these children on a wonderful retreat to help them encounter Christ in this wonderful world that is necessary. Please pray for them.
Coach Lorenz reorganizing the teams and setting the balls for the next game. Sending the boys to the baseline. And it looks like we're about to begin. And they're off. Very aggressive attack by Borromeo, charging right up to the court, launching the first attack.
Borromeo has been very aggressive today. So far it seemed to be working, but we'll see with this boys match.
Sort of powerful throw. About to hit 1 minute, folks. We're trying to see. 1 minute.
Borromeo seems to have been pushed back, their original energy stymied.
I believe Loreto is being hailed as the house that is favored to win, seeing as they have many baseball players on their team. So they do have the advantage of practice. However, we'll see if the spirit of Borromeo can combat that.
Just depends how much practice Borromeo has put into counterattack and how much practice that these baseball players have gotten over time.
Loreto marches to midcourt and unleashes a devastating attack. Getting at least 1 out.
Keeping Borromeo far back as far as
Borromeo with many of the balls on one half of the court. They're going to have to take advantage of that number lead because they are down players. A catch by Borromeo, possibly evening the odds.
the catches that put them far ahead of the competition.
With less than 3 minutes left, teams look about even.
Borromeo running the way around, trying to get ahead of the game. Coach Lorenz to save them.
This seems to have given the favor to Loreto there.
Four and a half players in Borromeo, a record number.
Loreto excited about an out. Seems to be evening this odds. 3-3 by the looks of things. Carson Cajon launching a cross-court attack. And hit from the side. Opponents least expected.
As opposed to the front, where they most expect. It seems 3-2, if I'm not mistaken.
No, there's
3-3. Ah, lovely. All evened up.
This game is coming down to the wire, folks.
Now at 1 minute and 20 seconds left.
1 out could be the difference.
1 out is often the difference.
Loreto on the counterattack, pushing Borromeo back after Borromeo's unsuccessful volley.
But valiant nonetheless.
Indeed. Valiant, but unsuccessful.
But commendable.
Absolutely.
I think I might be detecting a hint of bias here.
No.
Can't fathom why.
Go Borromeo. No. Announcers are
At
totally
DCU,
unbiased.
we are trained to not have bias in us at any time or any moment.
Less than a minute left. Loreto trying to push forward. Trying to get 1 out to seal this. We've got 30 seconds about. Numbers tied up.
Some really cool moves with those throws, but unfortunately did not make the hit they were hoping for.
Remember, if we
win without class, we haven't won at all.
Borromeo gets an out in the last seconds. Loreto has 10 seconds to even it out.
Can they do it? Oh, a flyby.
Borromeo excited.
A gloating flyby.
And
at the
that's
last
the match.
moment.
Borromeo takes the victory.
Spirit over practice, I guess.
A close match, though. Very
True.
close.
A valiant effort by both sides, but Borromeo takes these 10 points.
Borromeo is doing very well this morning. Next up, we have
Aquinas and Neri. There will be absolutely no
bias.
bias.
None whatsoever.
From possibly 2 members of the greatest house of all time.
You guys aren't in Borromeo.
No, we are not. That is correct.
I think there might be a bit of a misconception here.
See, greatest house of all time, if you take the first letter of each word, spells out G-O-A-T. And Mr. Nathan Polzer, would you please tell me what that word spells?
Rhino.
Close.
That's not bad. I think we might have missed a bit of lessons on spelling at DCU, but...
Well, they were just focusing on the important things.
Oh, I see. So you might not detect any bias from any 3 of the members here.
Anyway, looking forward to this match. Coach Lorenz resetting the dodgeballs. Neri standing on court.
Let's see. On the 29th of this month, we have a softball game, I believe, away at St. Agnes Academy. If we can have any people make it to that, that'd be wonderful. And we also have, let's see, a golf game for the boys and the girls at, Gleenock Pines School. Please do not butcher me for this. And we also have a varsity baseball match at a home game at 4:30 p.m. on the 30th of March. So please, anyone who can make it out, make it out. Been informed recently from the side that we have people watching even from home today. Many parents and family members are indeed watching us at this very moment.
I think I'd like to give you viewers a brief history of the great game of dodgeball that we are witnessing here.
Lovely.
So, many scholars believe that it originated in Africa. And originally, instead of using rubber balls or foam as we do.
What soft things did they use, Nathan?
They used soft things called rocks.
Oh, lovely. Very soft.
And it was actually used as a form of training for battle. And it built camaraderie and also thinned the weaker ones.
There's never a moment in my life where I've thought, you know what would make me feel closer to my friends? If we threw rocks at each other. And that is what I've learned from
Well,
history of
form camaraderie on the teams.
Oh,
you
yes,
know.
I see. That makes
As they
sense.
protected one another from getting pelted by rocks.
Secret Service style jumping in the way between rocks. of course.
Exactly.
Riveting stories aside, looks like we are about to begin this match. Coach Lorenz giving some last-minute rules to the Aquinas team.
Neri versus Aquinas boys, if I'm not mistaken.
Indeed.
5 minutes set up on the clock as we are almost prepared to begin.
Coach Lorenz pushing Neri back to the baseline. And Aquinas too. It seems there's a bit of miscommunication there.
I believe we have Aquinas on the right and Neri on the left at this very moment as Aquinas runs in for a first attack, throwing the balls back to their team.
And an early out for Aquinas. Good throw by Neri.
Seems we've gotten the cameras back online. You now see this beautiful, wonderful combat in beautiful HD.
Building camaraderie on the teams.
Absolutely. Multicolored stones on the field.
We're at a bit of a standstill here. But
Aquinas rolling a ball across the court, trying to lure Neri into grabbing it prematurely. Deflection by Aquinas.
We call this method the anglerfish method.
Oh! Neri loses a player to a devastating Aquinas attack. Real high-quality play by Aquinas.
No bias whatsoever, as you can see from our wonderful commentators. Well trained, as we've said many times.
Coach Lorenz calls out one of the Aquinas players. I don't know if I agree with that call.
what a call
A
by
truly
Coach Lorenz.
interesting call that I will form no opinion
We
on
all
whatsoever.
approve of your call,
We support
Coach
the
Lorenz.
coach, as he is the arbiter of all things in this match and will decide what is true and what is not.
Neri with a 5-3 lead. Matt Jasic nimbly evading attacks.
I believe wearing American shorts at this very moment, repping his country even on the field.
Sam Palmisano holding a very forward position. Bit of a discussion here from Sam Palmisano and our glorious ref. Seems to be some confusion about a call.
Great confusion.
See, if we used rocks, it would be so much clearer.
It'd be very clear if they were hit because they would scream out in pain. And I think that honestly that might be the next stage in dodgeball history.
we do not promote throwing rocks at one another here at St. John the 23rd, where family fun is our #1 priority, preparing people in hearts and mind to serve God and others. Matt Jasic with some extraordinary dodging. Didn't seem to... Again, we have confusion on the court. Neri arguing heavily with their housemaster. Clock is stopped as this discussion. Neri loses a player. Coach Lorenz. And the game begins.
Using this time to go grab a ball from the side.
2-4 in Neri's favor. Aquinas deflecting where they can.
2 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock. Can Aquinas take this back?
Neri using the full length of the court.
A solid jump from Jasic.
Jasic
Another hop, skip, and a
marching
jump
forward.
away.
No hits.
Dodgeballs are flying everywhere, but both teams are dodging nimbly by.
This has been one of the most action-packed games we've had so far. A catch for Aquinas would turn the tides. Jasic
Lovely
tries
dodges,
to...
lovely hits by Jasic. No mistake.
Another anglerfish method, it seems.
Oh, they're pushing it forward.
Leaving it right on the line.
They're saying, hey, look at that.
Those are their exact words, yes. We've got just over a minute to go as Aquinas still 2 players down.
And it seems they have looked and have taken.
The anglerfish bait.
Mm-hmm. Little do they know this shall spiral into a downfall, potentially, with 1 minute left on the clock.
Aquinas patient, trying not to make any mistakes that could prove fatal.
Although they do need to...
They do need to do something to change the tides right now.
Is it just Jasic on the court now?
No, I believe.
I can't tell. No, it's
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
Lovely.
A catch.
Hang on. Not a
Oh.
catch, because it deflected off one player and was caught by a different player. The original hit is out.
However, it still counts as an out for... the Aquinas player was still sent out.
20 seconds left with a hit by Jasic.
Jasic, brutal attack. He's still 2 players down. All Neri has to do is survive. He's unleashing an attack.
Sam Palmisano.
Very patient.
Oh, doing a little
Flaunting.
trick.
And a
Oh,
catch!
a catch!
It ties it up!
Oh, does it now? Oh, yeah!
And we go into a tiebreak with 5 seconds left.
Oh, my goodness.
Matt Jasic with an exceptional catch. It's going to be a 1-on-1 here. Neri has to select their player. I think Matt is going to be taking it for Aquinas.
Truly
Both
excellent.
teams have been playing exceptionally well.
Indeed, but that last-minute play, oh my goodness. If Aquinas takes this one, that'll be wrote down in history as one of the most heroic plays in all of Dodgeball. Rocks or not. Remember, this is an open court. There are no sides. It'll just be a free-for-all shootout between one of each team. Winner takes all.
St. John the 23rd does not promote shootouts.
Coach Lorenz checking with the players. On opposite free throw
Winding
lines.
up his arm on Neri's side as Jasic gets ready himself.
This is riveting, folks.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's 1 ball each for each side, correct?
Correct, but they can retrieve other balls.
Ah, lovely. Which they appear to do immediately.
Neither player wanting to go in without a backup piece of ammunition.
Oh.
Jasic even getting a full dragon's horde of balls on his side. as his opponent appears to go do the same.
And they're live.
Coach Lorenz egging him on.
And Aquinas takes the victory! Matt Jasic with the heroic turnaround wins the game, and Aquinas gets 10 points over Neri. That exceptional performance in the last 5 seconds and in this shootout seals the deal for Aquinas.
A thrilling match.
A thrilling match.
And our next match will be between the Aquinas and Neri girls. We'll see if Neri is out for vengeance, and we'll see if Aquinas can hold that lead.
Eventually, Dodgeball was brought to England.
No, please continue.
It was brought to England by a missionary, in fact.
Oh, wow.
However, fortunately, he did decide to use rubber balls instead of stones.
Was this man Saint Dodgeball, or what was his name? Do you know?
No. So as I find his name,
Yes. Should we promote something?
well, no, I was going to say that he brought it to England because he recognized how agile and how agile it made the players and increased their physical prowess as well as their teamwork and team mentality.
Yeah.
And then eventually it got brought to America by a man by the name of Philip
Unfortunately,
Ferguson.
we're going to have to stop you right there because it looks like this game is about to begin.
For those who didn't catch it, that was Philip Ferguson, Philip space Ferguson. Philip Ferguson. Coach Lorenz psyching up both teams, swirling his hand in the air, preparing for combat.
Aquinas still on the right side, Neri on the left. Hoping for as exciting of a game as last match. Coach Lorenz checks the teams. Gets the last straggler dodgeball from Coach Zane.
Clock is about to begin, folks. Mere seconds before the match begins.
And they're off. Aquinas again going for the early aggressive strategy, getting the central balls. Neri with
beautiful
a
lob
quick
by Neri.
attack. Aquinas trying to get long distance throws here.
Both teams not stepping up to the very front of the court.
And a catch from
catch.
Aquinas. That's an early advantage for them. Unfortunately, since they still had 6 players, they cannot gain a player, but it is still an out on Neri's side. So Aquinas with a 1-player lead as they continue their long-range attack. Oh! And a catch by Neri does result in a shift in the player counts.
To even odds.
Actually, no. This,
Oh, no.
This
Shift
brings,
odds in Neri's
This
favor.
brings Neri to 6 and Aquinas to 5.
Dang.
Again, no bias here. Absolutely not. Completely neutral commentary.
My dang was about my inability to count.
Oh, okay.
We're now 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the match.
Patience from both sides. Neither one trying to make a mistake. Trying to play safe.
I've noticed a distinct lack of the anglerfish method in this match so far.
And another
another
catch from
catch.
Neri brings it to 6-4 in their favor.
This match appears to be going in Neri's favor. Can Aquinas pull it back through?
Oh, and
Oh.
an out on Neri's side. Brings it to 5-4.
Out seemed to have promoted a...
Another
no.
series of
Attacks.
outs. Neri going very hard on trying to catch the ball, but unfortunately, They don't seem to be making it happen. And a catch by Aquinas.
This match suddenly became very, very aggressive.
A quick change in events brings the scores to 5 players on Aquinas and 2 to Neri.
What a turnaround.
Indeed, Neri was playing the very defensive strategy, going for catches, but unfortunately could not execute. And Aquinas took advantage. We're halfway through this match. Aquinas willing to bide their time, as time is in fact on their side. They're hoarding all the ammunition. Neri trying to get some extra balls from around the court.
Still 2 minutes left on the clock, though. If they're trying to bite out the timer, then it might just be better to go in for an attack.
Bridget Thompson with some strong deflections there.
Aquinas now having gathered almost every single ball on the court.
Looks like they're gearing up for a coordinated attack.
Coach Lorenz looking back from each side, waiting to see who will take the first move.
And what
Could
this be?
Is this the anglerfish method? It is indeed!
Rolling the ball across the court lazily.
They don't even realize the disadvantage they might be set at now due to the anglerfish method. Having forced them to go up to the front to throw the ball as Aquinas scoots backwards.
Neri is quick to be aggressive, not wanting to waste any time.
But will that serve them well in this match? We shall find out.
Bit of a very odd strategy here from Aquinas. They seem to be content to not do anything. It's
after last match where they were very aggressive and going forward with their attack. It seems that they're trying to play a bit more conservative this round and hold back and see what will happen.
That's true. They might have seen the quick turn of events that happened last game with Matt, but this is very.
To be fair, an entire minute has already surpassed.
Yeah, we've had a.
It is an effective method, it seems.
Very effective, but not exactly providing for thrilling gameplay, I guess.
That is an opinion. I think
sure.
this is rather thrilling.
Neri going for the catch, trying to turn the tides. Unfortunately, once again, could not come.
Neri going in for an aggressive shot.
And out on Neri's side, a deflection by Bridget. It's still 4-1, a 3-player lead for Aquinas, and 10 seconds left for Neri.
We've seen a game turn around this fast before.
That would be something. Bridget with a dodge, and that possibly seals the game.
And
that
that's
is
time.
it, folks.
Lovely.
Aquinas with 2 victories, both on boys and girls, and Borromeo
also with 2
victories.
victories.
Wow,
Boys and
20
girls.
points for each team.
Indeed.
House, I mean.
And with that, we sign off, folks. Thank you for joining us once again for another athletic competition. We've been your hosts, and this is St. John the 23rd Dodgeball.
Thanks for coming out.
Have a great day.
It is a great day to be alive.
It is indeed, always.